Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I eat in a day while in a calorie deficit, while still keeping my protein high at 135 grams of protein a day. You guys seem to like these types of videos, so I figured why not share with you what I'm currently eating while in a cut. And I'm actually in week 2 of my cut. So at the time of filming this video, I have been in my calorie deficit for around 2 weeks now. And in my last video that I filmed, I was at maintenance calories. So if you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Naseem. I'm a mom to a 2-year-old son, and I've been kind of documenting my postpartum fitness journey here on my channel. I do a lot of vlogs. I do a lot of day in the life type of videos, things about my business. So if you're into that, hit the like button, subscribe. I would love for you to join the family. I have been documenting my postpartum journey at length here on my channel, and this year is the year that I am going to get my dream body. Mark my words, this is the year. I'm going after it. I am going full force with just feeling overall great mentally, physically, emotionally, and reaching my aesthetic goals at the same time. With my previous video, I was eating at maintenance calories while still keeping my protein quite high at 135 grams of protein a day. And it was also really important for me to hit my fiber goals. I try and hit around anywhere between 20 to 25 grams a day. And the reason why it was so important for me to eat at maintenance for 8 weeks was to get my energy levels back up. I was dealing with some hormonal stuff, feeling really fatigued, and really honestly, that was how I was able to just feel normal again. And now that I'm in a cut, I know exactly where my calories need to land in order to create that deficit, because I knew where my maintenance calories was. So if you are interested at all in starting a cut, I would start tracking your food using either like MyFitnessPal or Lose It or Chronometer to really gauge what your maintenance calories are. So with that being said, let's dive right into this video because I'm so excited. I am feeling so pumped. I've been learning so much about macros and calorie counting and learning about different foods and what works with my body. So I typically start my day at around 6 o'clock in the morning. So I've got my alarm set at 6 a.m. It takes me a couple minutes to get out of the bed, but by the time I get downstairs, it's around 6:15. I start boiling my water because I always have a cup of tea in the morning, and that is the only amount of caffeine that I drink during the day. So that cup of black tea in the morning is my motivation cup. It gets me going, gets me energized for my morning workouts, and for the rest of the day, I just drink decaf coffee. So I will make my black tea. I love Assam black tea. I'll leave a link to that type of tea down below. I get it from Amazon. I just love it. It's very kind of like a mild malty flavor. I do a little bit of 2% milk and half a teaspoon of coconut sugar. And then before I train, it's really important that I get in a little bit of protein and carbs, like 20 minutes ahead of my training session. I can't work out fasted, and it's not recommended to work out fasted, especially when you are in your 30s, mid 30s, 40s, and beyond. It's just really bad on your hormones to work out while fasted. So I consume the Fairlife protein shakes. I don't do the whole bottle. I'll just do half the bottle. And then I'll save the other half for later in the day. So that is kind of like my morning routine. I will have half of the Fairlife protein shake, and then I will have my tea before my workout. Today's workout session was upper body. So I focused on shoulders. I did some chest, and that was my kind of 30 to 40 minute upper body session for that day. I can go into kind of what my training split looks like in another video, but I do strength training about 4 to 5 times a week, and I get in my steps for the day. That's kind of where I'm at with my training right now. I'm short, I'm 5 feet tall. I don't have a lot of wiggle room in terms of calories, so it's really important for me to keep my protein high and keep my fiber high to keep me satiated throughout the day. Moving on to breakfast, I typically eat my breakfast around 8:30, so pretty much right after I work out, I shower, get ready, and I am hungry. I'm ready for my food. So I will make scrambled eggs with an English muffin. And I use 2 eggs. I measure out my egg whites. I have roughly 80 to 100 grams of egg whites. And then I'll have that with an English muffin. The English muffin that I use is the light whole wheat English muffin because it's only 100 calories and it has, I think, 8 grams of fiber. So it's just so easy to hit my fiber with that English muffin. It's got a lot of fiber, keeps my digestion regular, and it is just like such an easy go-to breakfast. It keeps me full for at least 3 to 3.5 hours. And then once it's around like 12:30, I'm ready to eat again. For my coffee, what I typically will do is I will make my decaf coffee and I will measure out my creamer. I use the Chobani creamer and some milk, and I use my food scale for everything. I measure out all of my liquids. I'll measure out, all my food for the most part. I use my food scale, and I can leave a link for one down below, but it is a game changer. If you really want to get like serious about your goals and you want to start tracking your food, I would highly encourage you to weigh out your food, because then you just can get very precise on your macros. So typically for my lunches, I'm a creature of habit. I love to eat the same types of meals and the same types of foods over and over again, not just for preference, like because I love ground beef, but also it's just so easy to log into MyFitnessPal, and you just end up knowing like where you land with your calories every single day. So typically what I eat for lunch is ground beef of some sort, and I make my own hamburger patties at home because I can control the fat. So I typically will use a 93.7 or like a 94.6 ground beef, and I will season them, turn them into patties, and I'll bake them in the oven. No oil, but I'll use like a ton of garlic powder, salt, pepper, and I will have that either with like a salad. Today's lunch was, I did like a mixed green salad with some chickpeas for added fiber and a side of broccoli, and then I just do like 2 tablespoons of ketchup with a ground beef patty, and it's pretty filling. And then for like, just to kind of give me that something for when I'm craving something sweet, I will finish the rest of my Fairlife, the chocolate protein shake. So I will take the remaining half that's in the bottle and I'll fill it with water to feel like I'm drinking more, and I will finish off the rest of my protein shake from the morning, and it is so satisfying. It's so filling. It gives me that satisfaction that I'm having something sweet. After my lunch, I'm kind of just sipping on my rest of my coffee from the morning. I will chug a bunch of water. I aim for 90 to 100 ounces of water, and I absolutely love my hydro jug for that because this is 40 ounces and I only have to fill this up twice. I bring this with me everywhere, doesn't leak. So it's just so convenient to bring this around. So I finished my lunch around like 1 o'clock, 1:30, but by the time 4 o'clock comes around, I am ready to eat again. And this is my go-to snack anytime that I want to hit fiber and protein. And that is my Greek yogurt. I mix Faye 2% Greek yogurt with my Oikos 000 vanilla yogurt and frozen raspberries. Frozen raspberries are freaking amazing if you want to hit your fiber, because one serving of frozen raspberries has like 9 grams of fiber. So if you are running out of ideas on how to hit your fiber goals, definitely start incorporating frozen raspberries or fresh raspberries somehow like into your meals. And I love making these like yogurt bowls as a snack, as something to have after dinner if I'm craving something sweet. It's got that crunchiness, it's got that sweetness, and it's got a lot of protein. So that's kind of like my go-to snack. And then for dinner, it's just, you guys, it's the same thing. It's a pizza, and it's using lavash bread. I'm having kind of a hard time finding lavash bread, so if you guys are also struggling with that, I know that you can buy lavash bread on, I think it's Amazon, or hands down go-to place is Trader Joe's. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, I've been going to the local grocery store here. They don't carry it, and I believe Walmart also carries it too. So those are like the two places that I've been able to find lavash bread. And the reason why I love it so much is that it's lower in calories, lower in carbs, and it kind of goes a long way in terms of making a pizza. Because when I make my pizza, again, I measure everything out. I use the Rao's marinara sauce, however way you pronounce it. I use my lean ground beef, turkey pepperoni, and I cut it into, I want to say 8 slices. I'm able to get like 8 little mini squares, and I feel like I'm eating more. So it's kind of like that high volume but low calorie and high protein meal. And it's high protein because of the turkey pepperoni, because of I use light, kind of like a reduced fat shredded cheese. So that adds in some extra protein, and the ground beef, obviously. So it's really satisfying. It satisfies that pizza craving that I have, and I don't feel like I'm dieting. So that's a win-win for me. And then of course, just, you know, chugging water. I chug a ton of water. I get in my steps. I go on my walking pad, and I finish the night with some extra steps, and I feel satisfied. I don't feel like I'm starving. I definitely am hungry. Like, I am hungry when it's mealtime, and I am definitely hungry when I wake up in the morning. So I don't feel like I'm force feeding myself in the morning before my AM training sessions at all. And yeah, that's kind of like what I'm eating right now while in a cut. And I'm so excited to document this for you guys. I'm excited to see how my body is responding. And it's been pretty incredible that I've been able to drop almost 1.5 pounds within the last, it's been 2 weeks now. And that's a lot for me because I'm only 5 feet tall. And I'm looking forward to this next phase. It's gonna be so fun to move on from the cut to the next phase, which will be reverse dieting and just getting shredded, building some more muscle. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm trying to keep my protein high, is to really maintain and preserve that muscle mass, but also losing fat at the same time. I hope you found this somewhat helpful. Hopefully you took something from it. I'll be back with some more what I eat in a day meals and recipes, and so hopefully you guys find this video helpful. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That would really help me out. I would appreciate it so much. And yeah, let's rock it in 2025. We're going after our goals. We're gonna achieve that dream body. I am ready, pumped. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.